Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys, and I've got Cards Against Humanity. This is an adult party game that's weird, but actually a lot of fun. And to know if this is right for you, think back to the TV show Frasier. Who did you think was funnier, Frasier or Niles? If you pick Niles, then I think this might be a good game for you. If you appreciate that sly, subtle humor, that's basically the essence of what makes this game work. If you can think in those terms, it'll end up being a lot of fun for you and your friends. As it shows on the label, this is a game for adults. They cover all topics. 4 to 20 people can play, so perfect party game. And it does take from a half hour to an hour and a half, depending on how much interest people show in it and how interesting the people are who play it. This game's become kind of an internet sensation. I understand there's an online version of it you can play. There are decks of cards that you can download and print on your home printer, as long as you don't mind taking the time to cut them all out and turn them into cards. But if you want the easy way to do it, you can just buy it. This set was about $25. I'll put a link to it down below if you'd like to check it out online. Here's what you get in the box. Whole bunch of cards. Most of them are white, which are different answers, basically. They're different statements that, depending on the question, can be funny if you see it in the right light. And then there are the black cards, which are question cards or fill in the blanks. And then you have the instruction card. Not a whole lot to it, but it turns out it's a lot of fun, so long as you're with people who are sort of like Niles and Frasier. To play the game, everybody gets 10 white cards. These are the potential answers. And then you pick a card czar, who's the person who basically runs the game. According to instructions, he should be the person who pooped most recently. So gives you kind of a feel for the game there. Now that person will pick one black card, read the question on it or the fill in the blank statement. Everyone will think, look at their cards, and take the card that they think would make the funniest answer or fill in the blank to that. And they will take that card and they all pass it to the card czar. The card czar then goes around and reads them. This is sort of like a game you might remember people would play with the fortune cookies that you get after a meal at a Chinese restaurant, where you just add in bed to whatever it says in the fortune and it makes it funny. So the card czar will take the white cards, the answers people have submitted, shuffle them up, and then read them, the question and the answer, the question and the answer, aloud, and then the card czar will pick which one is the funniest answer for that question. The other way you can play it is to have everybody vote and decide which one's the funniest. You then pick a new card czar, and people holding on to the white cards can turn in as many of them as they would like and draw new ones. The idea is, of course, to try to get something that you think will be a funny answer in anticipation of the kinds of questions that you're going to be asked here. Let me share some of those with you. Here's one card. TSA guidelines now prohibit blank on airplanes. And so we have some potential answers. Vehicular manslaughter, New Age music, hot pockets, geese, extremely tight pants. So if you had these as your answer cards, you go through the 10 that you have, think which would be the funniest answer for that, slide it over to the card czar, they collect all the cards, again read the question and the answer, and then either they pick the funniest or the people vote on which is the funniest answer. Here's another one. I have edited these, some that I pulled out, and I'm not going to say them here, but if that's your kind of game, then this is your kind of game. What gets better with age is the question. I could choose from answers including fiery poops. You must construct additional pylons, which is only for StarCraft nerds. My relationship status, Judge Judy, an ugly face, the question being what gets better with age. Now toilet-related answers like fiery poops, always a classic, and depending on the crowd you're playing with, that may be your best option, or something more subtle might be your best choice. You continue to play until people get tired of it, then add up the points, and in a surprise move to whoever got the most points, you punish them, because if you're good at this game, you're probably a little bit evil. So if you've heard about Cards Against Humanity and wondered what it was, there you have it. Not a game to get your kids for Christmas, but it might be something fun to get your neighbor.